to my channel. So today we are getting a little bit festive. I have my holiday red sweater on and we are going to be doing a look back on 2019 makeup. So if you're interested in hearing my top 10 of 2019, then just keep on watching. Going in order of application, my first favorite product of 2019 is probably the least surprising to all of you here. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is high-end. I will link all of the products down below as well as their pricing. This is one product that I don't believe launched in 2019, but I purchased it in 2019. This is made to intensely hydrate the skin. It is my favorite. It is made with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Both of those are ingredients that my skin really likes. Number one favorite of 2019, Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I could not have had my makeup look as flawless as it did this year without this guy. My number 2 and 3 products are both foundations, so I'm going to do drugstore and then high-end, and hopefully it will just work out that way to switch back and forth for most of the video. So my number 1 foundation, drugstore foundation of 2019 was the Kokie HD Skin Perfect Foundation. You guys have seen me use this in so many videos. This is the shade 10W. It feels very lightweight. The coverage is amazing. The finish on my skin is just gorgeous. I have very dry skin, and neither of the foundations that I have to recommend are necessarily formulated for dry skin. This is a mid-coverage natural finish foundation. Works amazingly for me. It is super inexpensive. I really like Kokie as a brand. They came out with a new version of it this year. I'm not a big fan of that one. I much prefer the original HD foundation. That is the one that will be linked down below. So that is my number 2. And my number 3 favorite foundation of 2019 that I have been alluding to for a couple minutes now is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This foundation is in cream and I don't have too much of it left. I have that much of it left. You would start with like maybe that much. It is a very creamy foundation. It works beautifully for me in the winter. The coverage is incredible. I can use this as concealer on spots if I really want to. This product, the consistency, the shade match for me, the wearability, the coverage, like everything is on point, and I have very dry, acne prone skin, sensitive skin, and this foundation works incredibly for me. So this is my number 3 favorite product, makeup product, complexion product of 2019. So my next fourth favorite product of 2019 is a very inexpensive drugstore product. This is the Coty Airspun Translucent Face Powder. If you've watched any of my videos, makeup videos where I actually apply makeup and you watch me do so, I love setting my under eyes with loose translucent powder. My other favorite is the Maybelline Fit Me, but this takes the cake for me. It's cheaper and it does a better job. I like the tone of it and the consistency of it a little bit better. This is in the classic translucent. I know they came out with one this year. I think this year that is like high coverage translucent. It has more coverage to it. I just get the classic translucent. I'm actually not able to buy this anywhere in Canada. I have to go into Buffalo to get this. I've been working through this for most of 2019. I would say probably purchased it this year as well, like maybe March-ish. Some part of my skin does like this, even though I have dry skin. So if you have dry skin and you've been afraid to try this, don't be. It works very well for me and I love this so much. I will always repurchase. So this is my 4th favorite product of 2019 to set my under eyes and bake them. I mainly just use this on my under eyes and like in this triangle sides of my nose region, and then I use my regular face powder everywhere else. I do sometimes use this to like carve out my under bronzer area. I haven't been doing that as much. I didn't do it today, but yeah, this product is ride or die for me. I really love it. Now moving into another high-end favorite, my 5th favorite product, beauty product, makeup product of 2019 is the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. I am not a huge contour person. I actually don't really contour at all. I love to bronze, and this is my favorite for doing that. I literally mix all of these together, which makes no sense. I just love it. I love the tone. I love the consistency. I love the blendability. It looks gorgeous on my skin tone, mixing all of them together. So the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. I really like the Dior Backstage line in general. That foundation I also love. That is my number 5 product of 2019. I went into like powders and contour, and I forgot my number 1 concealer of the year. So we are backtracking. This is my absolute favorite concealer of 2019. I discovered it the summer of 2018, so it's probably been like a year and a half that I've been using this, but 2019 consistently I've been using this. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting, Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, Super Coverage. This stuff is amazing. I have only ever purchased 1 bottle, so it lasts a really long time. You get 15 milliliters in here. That's quite a bit for a concealer. Mine is in the shade Snow. If you know and watch me, you know this is a little bit too dark for me. I did use it today, but I definitely need to go a shade down. This one's just a little bit too yellowy for me. It's so high coverage. It is so smoothing. If you have dry skin, if you have textured skin, this wand is huge. It's like even bigger than Shape Tape, I want to say. It is amazing. It works so well on my under eyes and on my spots. That is another big thing. Typically, I will use a concealer to conceal my spots and then a different one to do my under eyes. This one I can do both with, and it looks absolutely gorgeous in both areas on my face. So I love this. I can also use it as like a foundation if I want to, because the coverage is there. Yeah, if you've never tried this formula, you need to. It is unlike any other concealer I can think of. I really don't have anything in my collection that I can compare this to, and I am a concealer hoarder. I probably have about 25 in my collection at the moment, and this one is the best. So if you've never tried it, number 6 of 2019, this is amazing. My number 7 favorite product of 2019 is a low-end drugstore product. So we are going back in our drugstore high-end rotating order. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in Flexitarian. I am wearing this today. I layered a bunch of highlighters today, again, for my review video that I did before this, but the main top beaming one that you see there is Flexitarian. The ColourPop Super Shock Shadow Formula in general, the highlighters are incredible. Gone through 3 now, I think. I've had Flexitarian previous to this, used it up. I had Stole the Show by ColourPop, used that up completely. And this one you can see there, I have hit pan on it. It has a pretty significant dent in it. This formula is unlike anything else. It is so smooth, so creamy, it glides, it glistens. It's just like unlike anything else. These don't dry out like the blushes. I don't know why the formula seems to be so different between the two. Don't like the blushes, love the highlighters. Stole the Show and Flexitarian. Flexitarian's my favorite. That's this one here. Just performs beautifully. I wish they sold this in drugstores near me so I didn't always have to order online, because then I'm tempted to order 50 things when I just need to repurchase 1 thing, but that's a personal problem. This is just gorgeous. We have a high-end product as our number 8, and this is a duo, which is kind of cheating, but it's kind of not, because they are advertised together. They go together and they're the same brand. This is the Marc Jacobs Mascara Primer Duo. This is the, I don't even know the actual name of these. I want to say it's something Noir. I'll have them linked down below. They are pricey. It is a very pricey duo. I didn't purchase either of these on my own, and I actually have a backup of this that I didn't purchase on my own either. These were not sent to me by Marc Jacobs. I received the first duo together in an influencer box, and then I received a backup of the mascara on its own from a PR company. I love these. They make my lashes look false. I wear this combo all the time to work at Sephora when I don't want to wear lashes. So this is a mascara primer. This is what the primer looks like. I'm not usually a mascara primer person. This product is what made me believe in it. The wand looks pretty average. It looks kind of like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise wand or the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And then we have the black mascara. I do think it is worth it to purchase both. I know they're so expensive. I get it. Honestly, never ever in my life believed in a high-end mascara until this combo. I have been a Maybelline Lash Sensational, Revlon So Fierce, Lash Paradise. All of those are like my go-to at the drugstore. This one will make your lashes thick, long, voluminous. Best mascara combo duo ever. Best of 2019. These were both sent to me in 2019, and I believe they launched in 2019 as well. So very perfect, very fitting for the video. I love these. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner. This lip liner is so good, the name had to be this long. So the two shades that I have and use the absolute most are number 14 Nude Suede Shoes. That is what I have on at the moment. And then we have number 2 Bed Rose, and this is what I wear whenever I'm wearing a pinky type lip. So that there is the nude shade and that there is the pink shade. I am wearing the nude today with the YSL lipstick in 10 Tribute. This lip liner formula is incredible. I think it is the best lip liner formula that I've ever tried. It is super creamy and gel-like. So if you like a harder wooden pencil liner like the MAC one, the MAC Wood Pencil, I wouldn't recommend this. These are much more creamy. They're kind of like the Rimmel Exaggerate formula. That is a very creamy formula as well. I also really do like that formula. They are long wearing. You can do a nice overline with them too, which I really appreciate. That is my number 9 favorite of 2019. They definitely didn't launch this year, but I definitely got more into them and discovered them this year. And then my last favorite of 2019 is a high-end favorite. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Liquid Lip, and this is in the shade Swag. This is a really good liquid lipstick. This is my absolute favorite liquid lipstick formula I've ever found. It is so smooth and creamy. You can see there, it's like butter. When it goes on the lips, it is like, it just makes your lips look full and smooth and soft and like kissable almost. It is a whipped, like silkier texture, so it's not a thin liquidy texture that makes it a little bit dry and cracky. Super, super hydrating. This is the shade Swag. It's like my perfect pink. I have another shade in Juju. I have another one in Slay, and then I have some of their glosses as well. I absolutely love this, and this is my number 10 discovery of 2019. I purchased this year, and I ended up collecting like 3 of the mattes and then 3 of the glosses throughout the year. So that is my number 10 favorite of 2019. Can't wait to see what new makeup products release in 2020 and what my top 10 of 2020 will be. So give this video a thumbs up if you are excited for 2020 makeup. Please subscribe if you aren't already. It really does help me out. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have an absolutely awesome day. Bye!